Hello, I cannot believe it. It is May the 1st, 2024. It's a beautiful sunny day today. Summer's just around the corner. I'm looking forward to the wonderful weather and being outside as much as possible. Hi Shannon, how are you? Nice to see you. How's the weather where you are? It's a beautiful sunny day today. Hi Diana, how are you? Nice to see you. Let me know how you're feeling, what's been happening. How do you feel about the new month? I'm really excited about May. I think May is going to be an awesome month. I can just feel the change and the vibration, new beginnings, new opportunities. And it's great because I'll talk in a few minutes about the new moon coming in Taurus, which is really soon. It's May 7th. I might be off. I'll check that date in a minute. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Oh, good. You feel great. Awesome. I know you're by the beach. Oh, I'm so jealous. I got a swimming pool in the backyard, but it's not quite like the beach. There's nothing like the beach. And as you know, I go to Aruba every year. I went, now I got to maybe wait till next year. But there's just something about the beach I love. It's so healing. Hi, Wendy. How are you? Nice to see you. So I think everyone's been here before. Everyone's name seems familiar, but I'll just remind everybody, I'm Wendy D'Angelo. Hi, Jane. I'm an evidential medium. And this afternoon, I'll be doing some spirit-guided mini mediumship readings. I can't talk today, sorry, because I've been all by myself with my dog. All of a sudden, my words, I'm not used to hearing my voice out loud. I'll be doing that. And everyone knows how that works. You'll listen to the evidence, and if you can take 80 to 100%, say yes in the text box for the chat box, so I know, and then I'll come and work with you. And as I always say, there's always some kind of healing to take place for everyone. So please do listen to the messages. I think they're just so important for everybody. Does anybody have any questions? Hi, Corinne. Oh, Sammy, how are you? We're doing a circle tonight. Just reminder, 6:30. 6:30, we're doing a circle. Oh, Diana. Hi, Wendy. It's great to see you. I finally got a break from taking care of my father. I've been here for Oh, let's miss this. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Nice to see you. Does anyone have any questions or comments? I was just checking that the new moon in Taurus is on Tuesday, May the 7th. I had to verify if I had the right date. I'm like obsessed with the number 7 right now. Hi, Tiffany. How are you? So it's Tuesday, May the 7th. I know where I am, EST, Toronto, Canada area. It'll be 11:22 p.m. on Tuesday. And it's really cool because this new moon's in Taurus. And as you know, Taurus is an earth sign. And I know Taurus very well because my husband's a Taurus. And it's all about, the earth sign Taurus is all about like stability, emotional life, abundance, material wealth. If you remember last month, the full moon was in Scorpio, so it was a lot about emotional clearing. So it was pretty intense. I found last month, I don't know how you found the energies, but I was like, tired all the time, kind of felt down, kind of felt moody, crying here and there. And now in May, I just feel so optimistic, new beginnings, the sun shines here. I was just looking at tulips in my garden because this is the first summer I've been in this house. So I'm like checking out what the flowers are. My beautiful daffodils. I have my tulips. I have my bluebells. So it's just beautiful being outside and being around nature. So now we have a more positive moon or new moon to manifest, right? So what would you manifest? You would manifest your passions, embrace opportunities, and allow new things to arrive and come into your life over the next little while. A lot of people say about 6 months, and you just have to be patient to see how things arrive. So this moon's all about opportunities to make your thoughts a reality. What is it that you want? Oh, there we go. Shannon, my dad was Taurus today. I know that, I tell you, I know Taurus so well. And what's so interesting is I thought, oh my goodness, are my husband and I opposites? Because I'm Gemini air, so I'm like intellectual, like always thinking and worrying and in my head. My husband's totally opposite. He's like grounded, down to earth, loves good food, loves to socialize, have a good time, never worries about anything. So like we're perfect pairs, right? We support each other. So that's a Taurus. A Taurus is just so odd, but I tell you, stubborn. So, but very good, very ground down. You know, when you talk about down to earth people, that's a Taurus. And people always say, you know, they want my husband at a party because he always gets the party going. He's so outgoing. He's so, it doesn't matter who, he'll talk to anybody, he'll help anybody. And I watch him in awe sometimes because I'm always in my head thinking about things and worrying about this and that. And he does it. And it's like, God bless him. God bless him. He might get himself into trouble, but somehow he gets himself out of it. That's a Taurus for you. That's a Taurus for you. So I was just going to talk again about the new moon. It's about, you know, having the opportunity kind of to reset and realign your energies in certain areas of your life. So you've just got to decide what area is it you want to focus on in terms of abundance, right? Is it material wealth? Is it abundance in relationships? Is it about focusing on your career? So you can kind of decide what area it is you want to focus on. And then you just get a chance to manifest a new start. Isn't it awesome having a brand new slate, like a clean slate? Let's do this again. And just, you know, integrate the things that you've learned. You're like, okay, I got that lesson. I'm going to do it different this way. So we always have another opportunity to try it again, do it again. So some things that you could do during the full moon, of course, is that quiet reflection. I usually do it the day before, the evening before, even that morning before. So it would be next Tuesday. I'm just looking at my calendar there. So sit in reflection, meditation time, set an intention. What is your intention for the coming few months? What is it you want to manifest in your life? And you really, I'm going to just encourage you, sit with that, really think about what it is you truly want. Because myself personally, I find I'm not really sure, or I'm on a surface level and I think it's this, but it's really this that's a little lower down. And I just have to take the time to think about it. So you can do, I've heard about writing, what do they call it? Like new moon wishes. So you can kind of write affirmations like I statements. I am joyful and peaceful. I have confidence moving forward on my journey, whatever you like, and just write those statements out. And again, think about the words you use, and is that what you want? You could write a few statements, then you could just read them out the day of the new moon and feel into it. When you say it, like anything, you gotta feel into it. It's all about feeling. And then what I do, and you might wanna do this too, then I would take that little piece I like to write things out, that I would put it somewhere. Like I have really cool little like kind of sacred boxes where I keep my special crystals or other things. I would put that piece of paper somewhere special, or maybe even put like a clear quartz crystal on it to manifest your intentions even more. And then maybe you would leave it until the next new moon, and then you could read it over and say, wow, is that awesome? Exactly what I wanted, manifested. And then you could, decide what you would like to do with that. People can burn it, whatever you would like to do. Put in the recycling, the compost, until you're ready for your new intentions for the next new moon. And as you know, I just love crystals, so I just had to share some of the crystals that are quite good for manifesting during the Taurus new moon. So I just love this. My daughter bought this for me for Christmas. It's so beautiful. It's green moss agate. And look at that beautiful necklace I can wear. So this one's really good for promoting grounding, earth, and balance. And that's really big for me right now with the healing healing that I'm learning about, being a healer. So I connect an awful lot to earth energy. I just love nature. So this is, and it's a beautiful green stone, beautiful stone you can wear, carry it in your pocket. You can sit with it when you meditate to put forward your intentions for the new moon. Another one is citrine. I've loved citrine since the very beginning of the beginning of the beginning. I was just always drawn to the beautiful yellow of a citrine stone. I don't know if you can see it with the light here. And this is about abundance and prosperity. So if that's your intention, that would be a good crystal to have. Another one, malachite, green. I love anything green. Green, green, green. There's malachite. And malachite's more about promote safety and changes at a slow pace. And I know a lot of it like fast, fast, fast. Take it slow, divine timing, let it evolve. Observe, don't grab or push for it, just nice and slow. So there's the green, and that might be good depending on what kind of job you have. Like if you're in military, police force, that would be a cool stone to have. Another one, ronadite, and this is the one, this is the gemstone I gave my dad when he was terminally ill for, I guess, about the last month. He carried it everywhere with him, and it's such a special stone for me. It means so much to me, this stone. And this stone's all about attracting more love, harmony, love and harmony in relationships. So that's a beautiful stone there. And one more is the rose quartz that I just bought him recently, a little butterfly here, and it brings the resonance with love and beauty, seeing that everywhere, seeing it within everyone that you meet, even though they can be annoying. You can take a moment and go, you know what? I know they're more than what they're projecting, right? Their spirit, there's a love in there. They're giving me what they can at the moment, where they are in their soul progression. So those are some of the stones, and I love them all. I love them all. I was so excited that I had them all to show you. So those are some stones you can wear or use. Put in your pocket, wear it, have it in your space, or meditate with it during the new moon. So I hope that was kind of helpful. I just wanted to share a little bit of information about that. Anybody, and if you looked around my room, I've got more crystals than a barrel of monkeys here. I've just got so many. So it was nice to, oh, could I just show you two that I just got? I just received this. Isn't this one a beauty? These are ones I'm using in my healing. This is a smoky quartz. Look at that. Look at that. Just absolutely beautiful. And this is pyrite, or they call it fool's gold. Isn't that, I'm just so excited. So, and I've been using them when I've been doing long distance healing with people and meditating with them. And I just love them. They have such good energy. So a few more members to my family here. Me and my crystals. Does anybody have any questions at all? That's interesting. The very first thing I thought would be to buy, because when you go into the store, you can be drawn to, it might be the color, it might be the vibration of that crystal, and then you can even hold it and see if it vibrates with you. I don't think, you know what I did? I was just going to say, I don't think I've ever given anybody a crystal, but when I do, I put a lot of thought into it, and I say, I want a crystal for my daughter. So when my daughter went off to Australia, I found the crystals that would be helpful for her in that transition of going to a brand new country, finding a job, finding somewhere to live, etc. But usually I would recommend people choose their own. But I have, you know what I have? I did receive this as a gift. Loved it. Of course, when I receive it as a gift, or even you buy it, right, you clear the crystal. But I did receive that one. It is a beautiful crystal. I use it all the time. So I feel like I'm going to backtrack now and say you can receive it as a gift. But it's nice to go with things that resonate with you. When the last time, well, these I bought online. My quartz, actually, you know what? When I did go to that crystal store, I said to myself, I want quartz. I want rose quartz. I just want to bring more love energy into my space. I just wanted to feel that vibration of, you know, love for everything, universal love, etc. So I actually went with like kind of like a mission, and then I love this store. They had, and usually all stores do this, they had a whole shelf just of rose quartz. They asked if they could help me. I said, no, thank you very much. I know I want a rose quartz. I just need a little bit of time to decide which one is the right one for me. So I did take my time and I really looked at the different shapes. Did I want one? And butterfly was just worked for me in terms of transition, right? Transformation. And then I was looking at the shapes. I thought, do I want a raw one? Do I want a tiny one? Do I want a large one? And I spend an awful lot of time in crystal stores deciding which one truly resonates with me. And I mean, I saw the most massive one. I think it was thousands of dollars. I would have loved to take that one, but I really couldn't afford that or carry that out of the store with me. But I really do take my time. I'll do a little bit of research too. I'll be thinking, you know, what am I working on right now? What do I need? Here's this stone. I went in and I was like, oh my goodness. When I saw it, it just blew my mind. And I was with my daughter and I said, I just have to have that stone. I don't know why. I don't even know what kind it is, but it's like calling to me. I'll just get him. He's over here. So this is a green, you'll notice I have quite a few hearts. This is a green fluorite. And just when I saw it in the case, that green was just so vibrant, full of love and healing. And I just knew, I just had to have them. I couldn't leave them behind. I just could. So that's that's how usually I'll pick crystals. Sometimes I'll do a little bit of research and it depends if something I'm working on. Or I'll just, you know, go through a website and go, wow, look at that beautiful stone. I just gotta have that one. So, and then of course, I think I might have mentioned, I have quite a few angel crystals too. There's fluorite, clear crystal. I do love shapes. I know a lot of people suggest working with raw crystals are better. But there's something about these shapes, like, and I've showed him before, my rooster tail quartz. Look how beautiful he is, and the detail in him. Like, oh, I just love that one. He's beautiful too. I could talk about them forever. Which one do I go to? Well, you know what? Know how I do it sometimes too. First of all, I'll look for a Canadian one because if I find one and I want to buy it, I want to purchase it there. Or I'll just look up the quartz and see what pops up. Like, for example, I'm in front of my computer now. You could probably put in, you know, crystals for healing, crystals for abundance, and then things will pop up and you can find a website that works best. That works for you. I'll just write that down because off the top of my head, I couldn't think of one in particular that kind of resonates with me. But there are some that are better than others. And I love the ones that give details about them and talking about the structure and like the vibration of that crystal, how it vibrates, the molecules. Because now that I'm doing some healing and I'm learning a lot even about sound, the importance of sound with healing, right? And I've got my brass bowl, so I'm integrating that into my long distance healing. And this is a funny story. I got to tell you about this. About a year ago, I had this like lucid dream, and I woke up and I knew exactly this necklace and what I needed. And then I purchased one and I thought, I've never heard it. There's such a thing as a bell necklace. And this is the one that I actually got. And I'm using this in the healing too. So if you listen, it kind of jingles. I had a dream about this necklace. I had another crystal I actually dreamed about. I woke up and I was like, oh, I need this crystal. Then I went to the store and I was like, there it is. That's it. And I purchased it. So I have had dreams that have kind of directed me towards certain crystals that would be helpful for me in my development at that time. But I'll look for some websites. Maybe I could even post it on my, make a little blog about that for crystals. I might even do a few different websites because I come across quite a few I like for different reasons. And there's so much out there. It's hard to kind of get what you need quickly. So yeah, I will look for that for you, Shannon. Does anybody have any questions or comments, anything at all? I always talk, sorry, I always talk. Oh, the other thing I wanted to do too is I want to pick 3 cards. So I'm going to use my Moonology Oracle cards. And with the new moon coming up, I'm going to pick 3 cards. So I've been clearing my cards with my clear crystal. I'm going to pick 3 cards. One's going to be for our attitude during the full moon, the new moon, I apologize, for our attitude during the new moon, what we need to shift, and something that we might be overlooking. So let me just put in my intention here for the highest good of everyone here. Okay, so our attitude, I'm just going to take them, our shift and what we're overlooking. So let's see what we get. And I always mention I never use the book. Oh, your attitude. Here we go. It says confidence is the key to your success. And that fits in with exactly what I was talking about with the new moon. How you have to really reflect on and think about what are the things I want to manifest in my life. You write your wishes or your affirmations, and then you say them with feeling and confidence. Then it goes out, right? Resonates with the universe, and what you put out there comes back to you. So the attitude of confidence is going to be really important during the new moon. So don't question yourself. You know what you know. You know what you need. So there we go. Confidence is the key to success. So that's awesome. And I'm going to just further that a bit, not just about putting your affirmations. Then once you do that, I want you to stay in that space, in that feeling of confidence and being able to observe and see what opportunities come and embrace the changes that do. And just have that patience, right? If you have confidence, you have patience because you know there's going to be unfolding. It's all about divine timing. Everything isn't immediate, even though you would think in today's society, we want to think that. So confidence, so important. So that's really important. Oh, isn't this great timing? And what we need to shift, it says it's time to release negativity. And isn't that funny? It's full moon in Scorpio, which was last month. And it is time to release negativity. And some, and what is negativity? Negativity is a whole bunch of things. It's critical self-talk. It's about judging others. So just be aware of negativity and just release it. Release it. It's time to let go of those burdens and that negativity that you're holding on to because they're just blocks in your life. They're holding you back. No one, and I truly believe this, no one can really hold you back, right? It's you, your thoughts, the thoughts that you're holding on to, the actions you take or you don't take, the emotions you hold on to or you release. That's what blocks you and holds you back. So be aware of negativity, shift that before you do any affirmation or manifestation work. Make sure you're cleared and you're cleansed. Let it go. Let it go. Okay, awesome. So confidence, letting go of negativity and something that might be overlooked. And for something that might be overlooked, it says, look at the bigger picture. And this is full moon in Sagittarius. And I think the full moon in Sagittarius is coming near the end of the month. It might be around the 24th of May. So isn't that interesting? So we had the full moon before, the full moon coming. So again, when you're doing your affirmations, don't overlook that big picture, that big perspective, right? You don't want, you know, something that's really of, let's say, significance or meaning for your soul journey. So consider that. What's really going to help you to move forward in where you are in life, right? Some people might think, oh, well, you know, if I made more money, that would help me. And perhaps you're kind of jumping to the next step. Maybe it's just being joyful. Maybe it's just having more fun. Maybe it's letting go of worry. And that's your first step. And then the next one would be, right, manifesting the money part. So look at the big picture in your life. What is it that you truly need? Wow, the cards, my oracle cards always blow me away again. So again, attitude of confidence for success. Shift and release that negativity that you're still holding on to, because it's a new moon, right? It's about manifesting. You're not going to take that with you. And don't overlook looking at the bigger picture, right? And you know, even thinking about things, you know, what's best for the highest good of all, right? Because remember, when you change something or manifest something for yourself, is that for the highest good for your family, your partner, your community? I always think of those things, and I put that forward in my affirmations or my manifestation too. I want it to be for the highest good of all, as well as like the planet. So I hope that was kind of helpful. Oh, there, my husband was Taurus and I am oh, that's an interesting combination. Yeah, so Sagittarius fire and Taurus is earth, right? And I've met Sagittarius are very exciting, always on the go, doing things. Yeah, that would be but that would be good because you could light a fire under Taurus. Get them moving, right? Let's go, buddy. Get those hoofs out of the soil and keep moving. Absolutely. Oh, good, Sammy. Good. I hope that message was helpful for you. Kathleen says, and my angel mom is a Sagittarius and my daughter. Oh, my goodness, 2 Sagittariuses. Wow, that's awesome. Kathleen, oh yeah, May 24th is my birthday. Ah, happy birthday. I think that's still Taurus, is it? I'm not sure if that's Gemini yet. I would have to look at, I think it's still Taurus if I'm familiar with that time period for the different zodiac signs. Okay, awesome. All right. Well, nice to see everybody. Anybody have any questions or comments before I'm very hot today, probably because I'm sitting right in front of the sun. Whew, I feel like I'm melting here. Kathleen. Oh, Gemini. Oh, you're welcome. So there you are. You're kind of on the cusp, right? So you're like Taurus, Gemini, where I'm on the cusp. I'm the 18th of June, so I'm like Gemini Cancer. So I've got a lot of Cancer, like emotions and that, you know, I'll just cry at a drop of a hat. Say the word, I'll do it. So I'm a Cancer, a lot of emotions there with me. Yeah. All right, awesome. So just a reminder, so no more questions, so let me get going here. So again, my intention is to work in service for the spirit world. And there we go, with the highest level of integrity and for the very best and the highest good for the audience members, as well of course, the spirit world and the communicators that come through. So the highest good of all today. I do this with a purpose of showing the survival of consciousness after death, and just to confirm that our loved ones are around us and that our relationships and our love is eternal. How exciting. I couldn't think of anything more miraculous to think about every day. I think about that every day. And just to confirm, your loved ones do come through. So it's that whole observant, right? In your dreams, signs, synchronicities, etc. Everyone does have the ability to be a medium, be it a personal medium or a professional medium. It's whatever journey you choose to take. right? And it all starts with the development of your psychic abilities, because that's the way you communicate, right? Your different clairs. So, all right. So again, my mini readings are going to be spirit directed. You can say yes in the chat box if you can take 80 to 100% of what I share, the evidence. So if you just want to relax, take a deep breath in, relax. Just relax that nervous system. We had such a busy day. We're thinking of so much. We have so much to do. Inhale again and exhale. Next time you do that, I just want you to expand your heart center. Just open it up. Let your light shine, your power, who you are, and invite your loved one in spirit to come and connect with you and know that you're in a safe space, that you're loved unconditionally. All right, thank you. Okay, I'm just going to say my prayer. All right. Whew. Okay. Okay. The first communicator I want to bring through, it's interesting. I'm sure it's a male, it's a partner. And it's interesting because he's bringing through a song from the 70s, and it's called When I Need You by Leo Sayer. So I don't know if anyone knows that time period. I do. And I know that song. And the song, the lyrics are something like, I just close my eyes and I'm with you. And all that I so want to give you is only a heartbeat away. So I have a partner coming through, and I do feel it's a male. I feel it's an older gentleman, and I feel he's coming through for his wife. And he's just expressing his love, and he's reminding his partner, I feel it's a partner, that he's there. He's just like, and if you think of the lyrics of the song, right? Just close your eyes, I'm there. When you think of me, I'm there. I'm a heartbeat away. I'm not as far away as you think I am. I'm there, and I'm helping you from the other side. Does this resonate with someone? I have an older gentleman, and so funny because this older gentleman brought through a lot of colors. Like, I've never had a spirit bring through so many colors. I was feeling about 70s, around 70s, 80s. I might be off on that, but let me tell you about the color, because the color was so significant. It's almost, I don't know if this gentleman worked with colors or was in the arts or was with a painter, but there's something about color, because he's showing me I'm seeing different shade, like he's showing me green and fuchsia together. Then he's showing me a lighter purple and teal together. Then he's showing me gray and deep violet. And I'm like, why are you showing me these colors? So it's just, I just have this connection to colors with this gentleman. Can someone take an older gentleman? He's talking about love, and I feel it's for his partner. And he's just bringing through colors are significant. So I don't know, is it what is, I'm just getting these colors, and I'm getting a name connected with him. I'm getting a name connected with him, like the name Frank. Paint my mom's house. Okay, shit. Because he keeps showing me something about the shades. He's like, does this shade go with this shade? Does this shade go with this shade? Let me tell you again. It's like green and fuchsia. So I'm like, why are you putting those two colors together? Then it's like purple and teal. So it's almost like is this like, I don't know, like the wall and the trim, like what go together? If you can, Frank is your husband's name, Sherry? Okay, let me just see if let me just go to Sherry for a minute, Shannon. So Sherry, can you take, that's okay, don't worry about the colors. It just might be another way Spirit's coming through to give me the information, because I've been working on that, right? And how I receive energy. So it just might be, that's something that I need to learn about the colors. So maybe it's gonna come up in this reading. So Sherry, I'm gonna see if I can work with you. So Frank, okay. Oh, it's funny. It's like he keeps, do you connect in any way to that song? He was 56. Okay. I might be wrong in the age, and that's okay. I think the 70s do you have any connection to music in the 70s? I don't know, because I have that When I Need You song by Leo Sayer, and then I'm getting like a Stevie Wonder song. Isn't she lovely? Do, 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 do. You know that one? I don't know. I haven't heard it in so long. That one by Stevie Wonder. Isn't she lovely? That's all I can get. I don't know the rest of the words, because he keeps bringing me like music. Oh, that's why. That's why. Thank you. I'm like, what's with all this music I haven't thought about in a long time? Okay. And he's saying to me, you know, I'm bringing these songs through specifically for you because they're relaying the message and the love I have for you. So Sherry, I'm just going to repeat these songs so you listen to the lyrics later. It's When I Need You, Leo Sayer. And the other one is, I don't know what it's called, Stevie Wonder, Isn't She Lovely? I think that's the first line of the song. So I don't know what it's called. I apologize. So he's just referring to you. Okay, thank you. And again, he just wants to say, you know, he's acknowledging how much you did for him. He's just acknowledging, what is it? It's funny saying, what is this? Okay, I know he's talking about his love, his connection, your relationship, all those things. And everything it meant, okay, I understand. Everything that's relationship meant to him and your presence in his life. He's talking about your presence in his life. And he's saying, sorry about my dog. And he's just saying, you know, he wants you to know that it's about the presence. Okay, I understand the message. Okay. All right, keep going. So he's talking about like your presence in his life. Now it's like he's doing a flip of that, a mirror of that. So now he's talking about his presence in your life as in spirit. And he's saying, you know, close your eyes, I'm there. I reach out my hand to you. So he's talking about all these, it's like communicating. So he's saying, I'm there, I'm communicating with you. Let's connect. We can do the very same thing. It's just in another way. Does that resonate with you, Sherry, that message? Because he keeps talking about that. It's about the relationship. And it's funny because when I was given all these different colors, it was like he was showing me relationships between the colors. Like, so so I had this beautiful, vibrant green, beautiful. And then in the back, so I saw fuchsia, so beautiful, right? Healing. Then within the healing, I saw this beautiful, this green that just expanded. So I know he was saying to me, he's bringing you the healing. He's bringing you the healing. So I know that you've been doing healing on your own, but it's almost like, poof. I can just feel him like, it's just, I'm sorry, I'm not doing well at this, but it's just like he's expanding it out and he's giving it to you. Then again, he gave me the, okay, show me again. I had this purple, like an iris, like a lighter purple. So it's almost like your spiritual journey, your development. And within that, he showed me this beautiful teal, like teal. And to me, teal again is like a bluish green. Is another bit of healing, like connecting to that. And then he brought me, then I had, okay, let me just show me again. He showed me a beautiful, deep, deep violet purple. And he was showing me how this deep violet purple, this sense of understanding and connection with the divine and spirit is like releasing or, what's the word? Tell me. It's not overtake. Yes, okay. He's going to say healing. So this purple is like pushing out this gray, this what is this? This fear, this pain, this stagnation, it's all being pushed out. And believe it or not, he was telling me all that through those colors, because I knew those colors was so important. And it's, yes, and colors, is fuchsia's shade of purple? I have no idea, but he definitely was giving me those different shades of purple, and he's connecting those to the spirit world and the green. So what else do you want me to say about that? It's like he wants you to be, it's interesting, like he wants you to be aware of, I got it. Okay, I got it. Thank you very much. Okay. So he's saying he just wants you to be aware of the color in the world. Do you understand that? And he's talking about like the beauty, the joy. So he's saying like, go out. And he's like, it's more than smell the flowers. Look at the flowers. Embrace the flowers. Look at the delicate petals, the red petals of the tulip with the yellow center and the black, I don't know what you call that, stellium, and the green stem and the green. So he's just saying to, really embrace this time you have and know that this is not, he's saying like, this isn't the ending, this is the beginning. There's so much beauty there's so much beauty here for you. And he says, don't worry about me. I see that beauty tenfold. He goes, the beauty here is almost so overwhelming. It brings tears to my eyes. And he's saying, I'm learning. It's interesting. He's like, I'm learning how to, what is he saying? It's like he's learning to see the color. He's learning to see the colors. He's learning to see the beauty. Almost like, what is he saying? Almost like in in a balanced way. Like, you know what I mean? It's like when we look at beauty, we look at it, but it's like, he's talking about like his emotions, his physical being, because he's just saying beauty. Oh boy. Okay, if I can find the words for this. Beauty is different on the other side. Like you feel it, you know it, you experience it. It's like almost like it's like you inhale it. So he's saying that's what he's learning about, and that's what he's bringing to you. He's bringing this beauty to you, and he just wants you to look for that, because you're going to notice that. And he's saying that's the way I'm going to inspire you. And he goes, it's almost like he's saying, like it's the cherry on the top. You know what I mean? He's like, there's earthly love, and then the love now. Do you understand that? So that's not what he's trying to express to you. He's like, earthly love, now the love now. You can say the love now, the love. It's like, bro, like boing, it's beyond your belief. So he's saying it just like that. And he's going to bring that to you because he's like, I want you to experience this now, experience this now. Experience it now. You don't have to wait. Experience it now. That's my gift to you. That's my gift to you. And he's like giving you flowers, my gift to you, for your patience, your loyalty, your fearlessness. I almost cried on that one. And this fearlessness was connected to assisting your husband, and he's just saying like, and the joy you bring to others, And he's like, when you listen, he goes, pull out those old records. He's talking about records or a record player. I don't know if you have one, but he's like, pull out those old records and listen to them. And when you do, I'm with you. He's like, I love you, honey. I love you. And it's like he's holding your hand. I love you. I love you. Let's listen together. Let's listen together. And I'll leave you with all his love. Oh, thank you so much, Sherry. What a love. Frank was thank you, Frank. Because I learned a really important thing there about the colors. So, and Frank brought that beauty and that new way of communicating to me today. So thank you. God bless you. God bless you, Frank. Thank you. Oh boy. Wow. Okay, that was awesome. Okay. Okay. Oh, and it's like, as he goes, it's almost like, oh, I just wanted to tell you that I'm just getting him to leave, leave my spirit place, so to clear it for another communicator coming. And it's almost like when he leaves, it's like he leaves like, it's almost like petals that are all petals of flowers and colors. And he reminds me of, you know, Joseph and the Technicolor coat or something. I don't know. I'm getting a reference to that. I can almost see like when he leaves, there's a whole bunch of color that goes with him. So beautiful. So beautiful. Oh my goodness. Never experienced that before. What an awesome gentleman. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. So as I move my mind to the spirit world, I have another gentleman. This gentleman, very different kind of energy. I feel that he's coming through with some kind of acknowledgement of learning that he's now experiencing, moving forward. It's funny how he presents himself. I'm just seeing, I want to say almost kind of like sharper features, short gray curly hair, rather serious gentleman. And it reminds, and I never watched this show, I might have seen it 3 times in my life. He reminds me of the character Moe in The Simpsons, like his appearance or something. I don't know why he's showing me Moe in The Simpsons. And I think Moe ran a tavern or a bar or something. And, okay, why? It's almost like his disposition might be a little, I feel like it's similar in some way to this character. Like he's a little bit, he gets irritated by others, or he's cranky, or I just feel like this crankiness, cranky, can, oh, 1,000 records. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. So he's like, pull out those records and play those. Oh, that's so lovely. Oh, that's nice, Sherry. So I have this gentleman. He just, I don't know. He's very different from Frank. That's for sure. He's very serious. There's like this cranky kind of, like he's busy. He's busy. Don't bother me. I don't have time. He's cranky. He's like, doesn't really, what is it? He doesn't get people. He doesn't, okay, you got to give me more here, buddy. He's saying that so he would put people off. Do you know what I mean by like his demeanor? And people would interpret it like, oh, he doesn't want to talk. And he's saying, it's almost like he's saying, you know, it wasn't that I didn't want to talk. It was almost that, what is it? He didn't know how to do it, or there was like a conflict in his mood. He couldn't get on top of his moodiness. There was something about, like, he's just showing me like people trying to interact with him and him kind of like, you know, almost unconsciously kind of shoving them away. I just get this kind of shoving people away. Okay, let me see if he'll tell me something about his relationship. There goes my dog again. Okay. It's like, I hear him saying things like, I just don't have time for this. Like, I know he didn't like a lot of emotions. He didn't like drama. He just keeps saying, I didn't have time for this. didn't have, and that would be a memory. That would be familiar to you, like in life, that he just wouldn't have time for certain things. And it was just like he didn't know how to, he's saying, I didn't know how to approach it. People would think I was like cold-hearted, or I had, and he's like, I just didn't know how to approach it. You know, I just didn't, it's almost like he's saying my heart wasn't in the game. My heart wasn't in the game. It was all my mind. My heart wasn't in the game. Okay. I just want him to give me something here about, I'm trying to get the relationship here. So let me just, who are you? I just keep feeling a distance with this gentleman. So I don't know if it was perhaps like a father that was like you wouldn't see very often. Like maybe there was a separation in the family. I just feel some distance with this gentleman. And I'm just trying to interpret, is this distance in terms of him being physically distant, or is it a distance relationship, like possibly like an uncle? Okay, I just keep getting cranky. And I feel that you may have been fearful of him, because how does a child interpret crankiness? They can't say, oh, it's okay, he's just cranky. Sammy. Is this your father, Sammy? Oh, grandfather? Oh, yes. Okay, thank you. Because I kept like, what is this? Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. And, okay. Okay. Let me just, sorry, I was just reading what you wrote there and I kind of lost track of what he was saying. Okay. Oh boy. And he's saying, you know, he goes, you know better though, don't you? He's saying it just like that. He's saying, you know better. Like he's just acknowledging that he didn't know better. And he's saying, but you know better, don't you? And he's, you know what? He's saying that he's proud, and he's saying, you know, he said like, my girl, you have a big heart. And he's saying, you know, oh, I'm not going to cry. He's saying that if the hardships or challenges that we had between us was part of the divine plan for you to open your heart, and he's saying, what's he talking about? Like expanding your compassion for others. He's saying, so be it. I'll take that. He says, I'll take that. But I want you to know that I made some terrible mistakes. And he's using that word terrible. He's like, terrible mistakes. And I know these mistakes are like, he's just showing me a lot of emotion, a lot of emotional distress for people as the result of his choices. And he's saying, you know, okay, he's making, let me just try and get this. He goes so fast, so hold on. He's saying, you know, like it's so ironic, because he's saying it's like, I push people away not to hurt them, but then you hurt them. He goes, isn't it crazy? Like, isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy? Like, it's like, and he's just talking about like unclear, and bad steps, bad decisions. He just keeps saying that. And he's just saying, you know, I just want you to know I'm aware of that and I'm acknowledging it now. And he said, you know what? I'm still working that out, because when I watch you, I see you, I'm proud of you and how far you've come. And he says, if there was any little bit of that development, that growth, let me have it. He's like, give me a little tiny, like he's saying, I'm hoping there was a little piece in there that I helped you in your growth. don't know, why does he keep saying girl, girl, girl? So I don't know. It's almost like I feel like he had a different way he interacted with boys and girls, or I don't, he just keeps saying, like, focusing on girl. He's like girl, then he's like boy, girl, then boy. And he's saying, does this girl boy thing resonate with you? Because there's something else there. I don't know what he's saying. It's almost like it's like he's saying you took the hard knocks, you took it like a man, you took it like a boy, like you took it like a I just got no choice. Got no choice. He just keeps showing me that, like you took it. You found a way to take it. He's just saying that. You found a way to take it. You found a way to take it. He's saying it just like that. Okay. And then at the same time, they're expanding this boy part. He's just saying, your young man's here. So let me see why he's saying that. Huh. Isn't that interesting? He's saying, your young man's here. He's saying, your young man's here. Like he's here with him. And he's saying, you know what? He's like, wow, the vibration of this young man, he's got a lot of love in him. He's got a lot of love in him. So it's almost like he's saying, like he's learning from your young man, if you can understand that, Sammy. It's like he's being a role model for him. You know what, Sammy? Oh my God. Sorry. Oh my Lord, I've never heard this before. So I know your young man is there and he's on the other side and he's assisting in some kind of healing he knows that you need with your father, if you can take that. Oh boy. So it just, I'm just so overwhelmed with that, with that compassion for another person. So you know what? I don't even think your young man wanted you to know that he was behind the scenes doing this. He's like, now the cat's out of the bag. Now the cat's out of the bag. He's saying it like that. And your father's just saying, you know, I just wanted to acknowledge him because you need to know that. You need to know that. Okay. All right. Sammy says, thank you, Wendy. That sounds just like him. All right. I just feel that your young man wants to say something. What's he talking about? Okay, your dad's stepping back now. Let me just see, because there's something that he wants to say. What is it he's talking about? It's almost like I feel it like he's acknowledging something like in your life, right? Something's smoother. Something's going smoother. Something's going smoother. What is this? Something's going smooth. He's talking about smoother, smoother. It's almost like your day-to-day, practical, day-to-day things. Things are going smoother. There's, what is it? More organization. Things are falling into place. He just seems to be acknowledging that. And it's funny how he's showing this to me. Okay. So he's saying that it's going to go smoother for sure. And I don't know if there's any connection but he's talking about, it's funny how he's showing me this. He's showing me like saltwater taffy, but the way I'm seeing it, it's like saltwater, like a big clump of saltwater taffy. And then it's like he's pulling it out. So it's nice and flat, almost like it's like he's working things out for you, and it's nice and flat, like a nice flat, clear path. He's just like pulling it out, I don't know why I'm seeing it salt. I don't even know if that's what it is. It's some kind of candy that's almost like in ribbons. And okay. So I'm just going to share that. So he was just saying that he's pulling it out, straightening out for you. Everything's going to be okay. Sammy, can you just take right now? Are your kids being a handful right now? I don't know. I keep feeling like I'm getting something about the kids. Like a handful, a handful, a handful. So he's acknowledging that. He's just acknowledging, it's a handful. You've got a lot on your plate. Okay, that's what, yeah. Because I'm hearing like kind of crying and like they can't get settled. And believe me, I've had strep. I know what it's like. It's horrible. It's horrible. Okay. Let's see. He's talking about warm water, honey, and lemon. Warm water, honey, and lemon. He's talking about that. Okay. He goes, you know what to do. Tuck them in, read them a story. And it's almost like, what's he like kind of pat their head, like, you know what I mean? Just kind of calm them, help them to fall asleep. You know what to do. And he's talking about, okay, I feel like it's a rabbit, might be a stuffed animal, but he's just showing me a rabbit. So I just want to say that. It feels like it's a little, like a lovey thing, like a little lovey, comfy, nurturing, like a little lovey you would hug when you go to sleep. Okay. And I'll just finish up with this. He's like, don't focus on the bumps on the way. Do you understand this? Like the challenges, don't focus on, there we go. You have a stuffed rabbit. Awesome. There, and he always, oh, that's so lovely. Oh, that's so lovely. Thank you for confirming that he always rubbed your daughters. Yeah. And I saw that. Yeah. Thank you. And he's just saying, it's funny how he's saying bumps. He's not saying challenges. He's not saying heartache. He's saying, don't focus on the bumps. And I really feel like, wow, he's such a positive guy. Like, oh, it's a little bump in the road. Oh, it's a little bump in the road. So he's saying, don't focus on the bumps on the road. He's just saying that. So things are being smoothed out. Everything's going to be okay. And he's talking about, I almost feel like this was something you might even still do now, but I'm seeing like it's the end of the evening and the two of you are cuddling together. Like I feel some cuddling. It's almost like I feel it continuing. Like maybe it's the end of the night, you're going to sleep and you can almost like imagine that you're cuddling with him. I just feel like this embrace, this cuddling, and he's just saying to me, that is me, I am there. And just reach out, continue talking to me. I love you, I love you. I told you I'd work on things on the other side for you, and I'm doing that. Look, here's proof. I love you, I love you. Tell the kids I love them, I love them. And it's like, I love the mums, I love the mums. He's like, I love all the mums, I love all the mums. And I'll leave you with all his love. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Sammy. Lovely. Wow, that was awesome. So that was, that was great. Okay. Okay. I feel that I have a fluffy white dog coming through. I don't know why I want to say chow chow, but I'm just going to say chow chow. But he's fluffy, fluffy, fluffy. And has like a mane. And I don't know if it's like, I'm seeing it like fur mane, and then I'm looking at like the neck, and I'm like, is that a scarf? Or is that a mane? Fluffy, fluffy, fluffy. So this dog keeps bringing my attention to its neck. The neck, like I'm seeing fluffy, maybe a scarf. It's fluffy white dog. Okay, you gotta give me some more here. Okay. Just saying I was pretty. I was pretty. Happy. I was happy. It's almost like he would communicate, almost like barking, like bark, bark, bark. Almost like talking. Bark, 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 bark. That's what he's showing me. Okay. Okay, showing me a toy. I feel this is like a rubber. It feels like a... Oh, Sam, your dog too. No, you had a scarf too. All right, maybe, okay. Maybe this is your young man also bringing... Did this dog has some kind of like, it's a rubber or a squeaky toy. I don't know. It looks like it's yellow. For some reason, my mind's going to a duck, but it might be, I don't know. I see yellow, like a beak. I don't know. A rubber toy. Just showing me a rubber toy. This dog's saying that had really important connection with you, because it's just like I'm seeing this dog. This dog's looking at you like this is a past memory, and it's like, I don't know, why are you showing me this? They're just sitting there and they're looking at you. They're like listening to you. They're like loving on you. And I feel like, what are you doing? Are you giving them directions? There's something that they want to show me with this memory of an interaction. It's almost like, what are you it's like sit. I don't know, treat. There's some kind of interaction here, and they're saying they love you. They're more than happy to interact with you. Could you also take his babies? That's what we call his babies. Okay. And I feel like would he sit and wait for his toys? Because like he's looking at you, and I feel like you're holding something. I'm like, is it a treat? Is it a toy? It's like you would get his attention. Would you get his attention from having a toy? It's like, got my attention now. You got my attention now. And it's funny because he's also telling me that sometimes he would be a bad boy. Can you take that? Did he get in trouble sometimes? He's just saying to me, sometimes I was a bad boy. Sometimes I was a bad boy. So what is it? Did he, I don't know. He's talking about the carpet. I don't know. Did he pee on the carpet? I don't know what this is about. I don't think he was a bad boy a lot, but he's admitting that it's true. Okay. Because he's like fessing up. And he's like, sometimes I was a bad boy. It was not like he was in trouble. It was kind of like, yeah, sometimes I was a bad boy. Okay. Let me just see what else he wants to say here. Why is he talking about the house? It's like he's fond of the house. I love the house. I love the house. He's saying that. Can you take Sammy that you're in a different location from where you had this dog? Have you moved to a new location since this dog passed? Because I'm just trying, it's like, you got to tell me, are you saying you like the house she's in now? Or are you saying, that's what I think he's trying to say. He stole our food. Oh, yeah. So he's just referring to the house, your childhood dog. Okay. So he's saying, but I feel that he's talking about your house now. I don't feel you're in your childhood house now, because he's saying he loves your house. He loves and I feel that this dog is visiting your house, and you might even be aware of them, because he's saying like, I love your house. I love the excitement. Things are always going on. It's like people are running here and there, because it's like his head's like, yitch, yitch. And then, dogs would chase to see what's going on, that energy. So he's saying, I love that house. I love that energy. He loves that energy. Lots of excitement, things going on. He keeps talking about that. And your house. He just keeps saying that. I love your house. I love your house. So I know he visits. And I feel him, where is he? He walks around. And then at some point, it feels like he's in your bedroom, because I see a bed there, I see a nightstand, and I just feel him there, like I can hear his nails, like he's walking there, like walking there. It's almost like he's checking to make sure that you're okay. It's funny. It's like, what's he saying? He's like saying like, I'm her guardian. Do you understand that? I have been for a long time. He's saying it like that. So I'll come and I'll just check in to make sure she's okay, you know? Because, you know, she needs people to take care of her too. She takes care of so many people. So I've taken it upon, oh my goodness. So I've taken it upon myself to be, it's almost like her part-time guardian. And I know this dog is connected to your young man because he's just smiling. So it's almost like, you know, the two of them, they're checking in on you, taking care of you. Oh. And he's saying, this dog's saying, you know, it was part of my contract. You understand that? Oh, yeah, you got other dogs, but they could never do what I did. Nope. They didn't have the, what's he talking about? That, what is it? That new, what is it he's saying? I don't even know how to explain that. Like that, you know that when you're a child, that innocence, that youthfulness, that wholeheartedness, faith and belief and loyalty in something, and you just knew you were connected. He's saying that's what you and I have. That's what you and I have. And he's saying those other dogs will never have that. He's saying that. He's saying that they'll never have that same connection that we've had. And look how long we've been together. Look how long. I've never let you down. I've never let you down. My goodness. All right, going on and on. Okay. So he says, you know, he just wants you to remember him. Just remember me. If you don't have a photo of the two of you out, I believe there's some kind of photo of you with this dog. And he's like, I would like you to put that out somewhere. It's like, I want you to put that out of somewhere where, like a little place of like of honor. Do you know what I mean? Just like a little special place, just to, you know, and that's going to remind you that I'm there too, right? All our relationships are eternal, he's saying. All our relationships are eternal. What a beautiful little, good sense of humor too. Like he's almost saying everything with I know I'm saying it like really seriously. It's helping me to get that through the message. But he's almost saying that with a little bit of a, you know, like a little bit of a, you know, I don't know, like a wise acre, a wise, a lovely, lovely dog. Okay. All right. And he's saying, take care of mom. Take care of mom. He wants you to take care of your mom. He's just saying that. What's that about? What's he saying? I don't know if there, it almost feels like a little, maybe he's just saying he misses her. Because I just feel this, he's like, take care of mom, then I feel loneliness. So it's almost like I feel that he misses her. So he wants you to say hi to her. He goes, she'll remember. She'll remember. She'll remember. Because I was special. I was special. She'll remember. So just let her know that he came through. And Aaliyah, oh my goodness. I'm like, come stay with me a bit. Oops, should have said that. No, he's going to, but he's like a lovely dog. Okay. And yeah, so I feel that he's ready to go. He's just saying to me, aren't I beautiful? Yes, you are beautiful. Inside and out, inside and out. So proud. He's like, I accomplished my task that I needed to do today. It's like I'm a good provider. I'm a good guardian. I did what I needed to do. I'm so proud of myself. So proud of myself. And I'll leave you with all his love. You're so welcome, Sammy. Oh my goodness, what a cutie pie. Okay. I know I went, what time is it? Okay, because I got a class in a bit. I just have one more communicator that I want to try to bring through before I wrap it up for tonight. Do I still have some people here? I do. Okay. So I have a woman in spirit coming through. I know it's an older, elderly lady. Possibly 80s. she's showing herself in like, it looks like a house dress, or possibly, I don't think it's a house coat, but it looks kind of like a house dress, if you remember those in those days. And it's interesting because she's laughing, and there'd be some memory of her and like her support hose falling down. Something weird about support hose and falling down. Like pull them up, they'd fall down. Pull them up, I don't know, something about support hose. And she's talking about the circulation in her legs. So you would know something about the circulation in her legs, difficulty getting around. I tell you, I almost, I just have this urge to say Nona. It may be incorrect, but I almost feel like grandmother. And I just heard in my head, like I heard Nona. And I almost see her kind of like, moving around, like kind of shuffling around the house. My mom always called him my guard dog. Oh, there you go. Can someone take this lady in spirit? I feel 80s. She's giving me memories of support hose, and I don't know how she had trouble keeping them up, or they would fall down, and it kind of always gave her kind of like a disheveled kind of look, like she wasn't all put together. Okay, she had okay, there we go. That's her. Thank you. All right, let me just see. And that is Larissa. Okay, thank you, Larissa. Okay. Okay, let me just find out. Could you take Larissa, right? Can you take a Larissa near the end of her life? She had trouble with, it feels like it's her memory with dementia. Could you take that? She had a little bit of dementia near the end of her life. She's trying to tell me something in terms of memories or her decline. And it's interesting. Okay, thank you very much. Because I was just, thank you. Okay, so Larissa said you're saying it right. Thank you. That's absolutely correct. Dementia. Okay. But it's interesting because at the same time, it's funny because I was like, is it that what it is? Because at the same time, she's almost showing me like she had, like, is it a sense of humor, or like amusing things would happen to her? And I don't know. I'm just trying to feel into if she's saying this is her experience or this is family members, kind of like, oh, grandma, your hose are down again, or oh, grandma, you misplaced this. So there's something here about humor. And I feel it was kind of near the end of her life, like trying to take things like from that perspective, so it wasn't so heavy and dark and depressing. So there's some kind of lightness there and some kind of humor she wants me to talk about. If you can take that, Larissa, because I'm actually seeing her kind of, absolutely. She always had something funny to say, and I was, there she goes. Because she has, it's like when I'm looking at her, it's like her side of her mouth is kind of like smiling, like she's got a bit of a joke. Okay, thank you. And you can see how that was a tough one. She really made me work for that one, but good for her. She's an awesome communicator. All right, what's she talking about here? She wants me to acknowledge her purse. What's about her purse? Her purse, her bag. I don't know. It's almost like I'm like a bag of tricks. I don't know. There's something about her bag, which she have all kinds of different items in her bag, her purse. Okay, okay, you got to tell me about this bag. What's in this bag? It's funny, and when I see this bag, you know what? She's taking my attention to, Mary Poppins and her carpet bag. And she would have this bag and you'd open it up and everything would be in it. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's why she's bringing up that bag. Okay, good. So Marissa, that's just confirming that it's her, that bag. Okay. And I'm just feeling into that. And you were going to bring that home. Is that correct? She wants you to have that bag. There's something significant about this bag. There you go. Mary Poppins. Yeah, is that? Oh, there you go. Woo. All right. And it's funny because it's like, you know how she would have that bag and then like a lamp. And it's like, holy camole, what's coming out of it? She was just giving me that image of Mary Poppins. And not only that, she's giving this, a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, the medicine. And I just hear that's just singing in my head. And she's talking about sweetness. And I know she's connecting this to you and that she's just, this love for you and this connection with you. And I feel if she didn't give you lots of sweets or treats, she was like sweet on you. If you can take that, Marissa, like she was sweet on you, like loved you, adored you, like the apple of her eye. I'm just feeling she's just talking about her relationship with you and how much you meant to her. Okay, thank you. What's she talking about? Okay, just give me a minute here. Marissa, can you take a dog? There's a family dog. I know I was just talking about dogs, but I almost felt like I had this smaller energy with her. It almost felt like a dog. Is there a dog or a pet in spirit that you can connect with? Because I don't know, I feel like she's bringing my attention to something. I'm just trying to all right, so it is her dog. Okay, thank you very much. I was just like, I just wanted to make sure, was it holding on to the dog from, okay. All right, so the dog is with her. She was bringing my attention to the energy of the dog. And she's just saying how pleased she is. And she's saying like, it all worked out, how the dog was taken care of. Now the dog's with me and the dog's still being taken care of. And she's just talking about a lovely companion, friend, means so much to her. Thank you. It's like she's talking about her heart. You know what I mean? Like, she's just acknowledging like her heartfelt wishes were followed through on, and that means so much to her. So she wants you to know that she's acknowledging that her heartfelt wishes were followed through on. She's acknowledging that. And she's thanking you. And I know she wants to thank your mom. She's thanking the family. She's thanking your mom. I just feel your mom. She keeps talking about your mom. What is it about your mom? I almost feel like your mom is still kind of taking this hard, like she's just saying, still grieving. It's difficult for her. It's difficult for her. It's like she's saying, give her time. And then she's just saying, but Marissa, you would know what to do. It's like you're the key. You're the key to helping mom. Okay. And I feel that's the message, because she's just going back again about thanking everyone and acknowledging them. And she just goes back to her heart, how her heart is so full of love for everybody, that she was aware of your love. Okay, that's really important. I understand. Okay, she wants you to know she was aware of your love. She was aware of your presence. You need to know that. She was aware of what was done for her. She was aware of the responsibilities and like, you need to know she was aware of that. And she's saying that expanded her heart even more for everyone. And she's like, compassion, compassion. She just keeps saying compassion, compassion, compassion. And the right thing was done. The right thing was done. And it's funny, she's talking about angels. So I don't know if you had a conversation about angels. Oh, Marissa's saying my mom was my grandma's primary caregiver, and she had just said last week that she's only, yes, there we go, the loss. And your grandma's just talking about angels right now. I feel that maybe there was a conversation about angels with maybe your mother or someone in the family, because she's confirming, she's saying to me, angels are here. She's like, there are angels, they do exist, there are angels. So she's talking about angels. She's just, I don't know, is there possibly like a, I don't know, is there like a statue or a picture or an angel somewhere connected, like a memorial or memory of your grandma? She just keeps showing me angels. She just keeps saying angels, angels. And it's like I'm seeing almost like, you know, like an angel, not like a real angel, but almost like a sculpture or a glass angel, some kind of angel she's showing me. So she's talking about angels. She just wants to confirm angels. And she's like nodding, angels, angels. And she's just nodding like, yes, 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 there are angels, there are angels. And then there's like a thank you connected to angels. So I still feel there was some kind of conversation about this. Angels, heaven, you'll be met by angels at the, what is it? Like Ivory Gate, something about the gates, Ivory Gate. She just keeps telling me about all those things. And she's saying, all those things were true for me. All those things were true for me. And she's just thanking, thank you, thank you. Okay. Wow. What a wonderful lady. Wonderful. Okay. And she's, it's interesting. I'll just share this. She's talking about, I feel like she's talking about a garden. If your mother has a garden and she grows flowers, or your grandma had a garden, she's just bringing my mind to a garden, to flowers. And it's like she wants your mother to, is it plant flowers or look at the flower? There's something about flowers. It's bringing my attention to flowers and how important they are. Okay, what are these flowers? And I feel it, you know, it may just be like a laying down of flowers near your grandma's memorial. A laying down of flowers. I just keep getting a laying down of flowers, a laying down of flowers. And it's almost like she's saying, take the flowers from the garden. It's almost like she doesn't want you to spend money and go buy flowers. It's like simple. And she keeps showing me tulips, tulips, tulips. So I'm just going to say tulips because I just keep seeing tulips. And she this is for your mom again, and I'll just finish up with this. She's just saying, you know, she wants your mom to know she hears her thoughts. It's like, I hear your thoughts, I hear your prayers. And it's like, she keeps saying, my daughter, my one and only daughter. It's like, she keeps saying that, my daughter, my daughter. She keeps saying, my daughter, my daughter. So she's just confirming that she does hear her. She's aware of what she's doing and that she's supporting her at this time. And she just wants to remind her that her heart is bigger and there's more love and compassion and she has than ever. And that she has lots of companionship. She is not alone. She's happy. She's healthy. And she says, I'm reliving all those memories when you were a child, the grandchild. She's just saying, I'm reliving them all with more bliss and love and excitement, just like it was yesterday, just like it was yesterday. So she's saying, she's just, confirming there's so much life and love and compassion on the other side. So there's nothing to worry about. So do not worry about her. She says, I release you. It's like she's saying, I want to release you of your grief. I want to release you of any guilt. I want to release you of these thoughts that are not serving you well. And she's saying, just let it go. Just let it go, because she's saying, I'm right here on the other side. I'm right here. When you let that go, you let go of the blocks, and then you'll see me. I'll be standing right there. And I'm going to leave you with all her love, Marissa. And please get that message to your mom, because I know that's important. And thank you so much. What a lovely lady. So lovely. And I'm going to thank everybody for hanging on here. I know I've got 6 more people that are still here, so thank you very much. And I just wanted to remind everyone, if you're interested in a reading or long distance healing, which I'll be offering soon, you can go to my website. I'm looking forward to doing some more, to being a guest speaker at some churches in July and in the fall.